Denise Richards gave Special Forces producers an ultimatum. Denise Richards has revealed that she gave Special Forces, world's toughest test producers, an ultimatum. She had one non-negotiable thing that she would not go on the show without. Well, they wanted her on the show bad enough that it seems they gave it to her. Keep reading to find out more about this ultimatum. Special Forces, world's toughest test brings in celebrities. Special Forces, world's toughest test brings in several celebrities. They have had Bachelor stars as well as Olympic athletes and much more. They bring in these celebrities and give them the hardest challenges physically and mentally. A lot of people drop out before they get close to finishing. However, there are some tough celebrities who stick it out until the end. Fans enjoy watching this show due to how hard it pushes everyone. Viewers get to see a different side of their favorite reality stars. Denise Richards gives producers an ultimatum. Denise Richards is on the current season of the show. However, she revealed that she gave producers an ultimatum. Fans love that Denise put her foot down to get her own toilet. However, now they may have to do that for a lot of other celebrities. It seems as though Denise demanded they give her a personal toilet. She did not want to share a toilet with the others. However, she also did not want to go to the bathroom next to the others on the show. So she had to have her own toilet, or she was not going to be on the show. Denise ended up getting her own personal toilet. They also hid it from the cast until they found out on their own. Denise Richards, the Hollywood starlet turned reality TV icon, was no stranger to making headlines. Whether it was her acting career, her whirlwind romances, or her ventures into reality television, she always managed to keep fans and critics alike captivated. But no one was prepared for the storm she stirred when she joined Special Forces, world's toughest test. The grueling reality series had become a pop culture phenomenon, throwing celebrities into the most punishing physical and mental challenges imaginable. Each season, a mix of actors, athletes, and influencers signed up, all seeking to prove their mettle. Denise, known for her roles in films like Wild Things and Starship Troopers, as well as her stint on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, seemed an unusual choice. But Denise wasn't just there for the cameras. She had something to prove, and a deal to strike. It was during contract negotiations that Denise laid down an ultimatum that sent shockwaves through the production team. The usually composed producers found themselves in heated discussions behind closed doors. Denise had one non-negotiable demand. She would participate in the show, but only if she could bring her own narrative to the forefront. "I want control over my story," Denise told them in a private meeting. Her tone was firm but not hostile. "I've done the reality TV thing where you're at the mercy of editing, and I'm not going through that again. I'm here to show who I really am, not who you want me to be." Her stipulation was a double-edged sword. On one hand, having Denise's authentic perspective could add a fresh layer to the series. On the other hand, it was a direct challenge to the producers' creative control. The producers initially balked. "Denise, the show's format is rigid for a reason. It's about pushing boundaries, not curating narratives," one of them argued. But Denise was undeterred. "I've pushed boundaries my entire career," she retorted. "From fighting for serious roles when people dismissed me as just another pretty face, to sharing my life on reality TV and enduring public judgment. I've already proven I'm tough. This is about owning my story." The tension in the room was palpable. The production team had a decision to make: bend the rules for one of their highest-profile cast members or risk losing her entirely. After days of deliberation, they struck a compromise. Denise would be given more input on how her segments were presented, but the core challenges and raw moments would remain untouched. Denise's team hailed the agreement as a win. The producers saw it as a calculated risk. From the moment Denise arrived on set, it was clear she wasn't taking the experience lightly. She'd spent months preparing, trading her glamorous lifestyle for early morning runs, strength training, and mental conditioning. But nothing could fully prepare her for the grueling reality of Special Forces. The first day's task was a harrowing obstacle course set in a desolate desert landscape. The sun blazed overhead as contestants were ordered to crawl through mud, scale towering walls, and endure simulated combat scenarios. Denise's determination was evident. She wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but she was relentless, refusing to give up even when exhaustion set in. Her fellow contestants were impressed. NFL star Marcus Jones, known for his tough exterior, admitted, "I didn't think Denise had it in her. She's proving us all wrong." But it wasn't just physical endurance that Denise showcased. In one particularly poignant episode, she opened up about her past struggles. Sitting around the campfire with her fellow recruits, Denise spoke candidly about the challenges she faced as a single mother, her tumultuous relationships, and the constant scrutiny that came with being in the public eye. "People think they know me because of what they've seen on TV or read in tabloids," she said, her voice steady but laced with emotion. "But they don't see the woman who fights for her kids, who's had to rebuild herself time and time again. That's why I'm here. To show my daughters that no matter what life throws at you, you're stronger than you think." The moment resonated with viewers, and social media lit up with praise. Fans applauded her vulnerability, calling her an inspiration and a warrior. Even critics who doubted her motives admitted she was bringing authenticity to the show. Behind the scenes, however, tensions with the production team lingered. Denise's insistence on reviewing her footage before episodes aired led to occasional clashes. In one instance, she objected to a scene where she'd broken down in tears after a particularly brutal challenge. "That's not weakness," she argued. "That's humanity. But if you're going to show it, I want the full context included." To their credit, the producers complied, and the resulting episode became one of the season's most talked about moments. It was raw, unfiltered, and undeniably powerful. As the weeks went on, Denise's grit and determination earned her the respect of both her peers and the instructors. In the final episode, she faced the ultimate test, a simulated hostage rescue that pushed her physical and mental limits to the brink. When she emerged victorious, tears streaming down her face, it was clear she'd achieved more than just completing the course. She'd reclaimed her narrative. In the season finale's post-show interview, Denise reflected on her journey. "I came here to prove something to myself, and to show my daughters that strength isn't just about muscles. It's about heart, resilience, and staying true to who you are." The ultimatum Denise gave to the producers had initially been seen as a gamble, but in the end, it paid off in ways no one could have predicted. She didn't just survive Special Forces. She thrived, leaving an indelible mark on the show and proving once again that Denise Richards was a force to be reckoned with.